Yo, 1, 2, 3, here we go. This the Buzzin' Cousins podcast show. I'm your host, Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm your host, Dope Pay Me 215.
Yo, and today we got a special guest with us, man. Our boy Dre.
It's the homie right here.
This the homie right here, man.
What
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, man. We appreciate you coming on to the show today, man.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, so we got a lot to go ahead and talk to you guys about today. Dre got a lot of insights on a lot of cool stuff that we doing also. Man, it's a lot of stuff that been going on in the city lately, man.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So one thing that's kind of been going on in the city, I kind of want to let everybody know about too, man. We got a lot of murders and crime going on in Philadelphia. And first of all, I kind of want to give a condolences out to all the people who lost somebody when it comes down to these deaths on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, and it got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely
when it comes down to
man.
West Philly, Southwest Philly,
North
Mount
Philly.
Airy, North, you know what I mean? It's like happening all over the place, man. Like, what y'all think about that?
You know what it is? I think it's like the fact that like people be in the streets, man.
Yeah.
I like me, us three here, we civilians. That's the way I look at it. And I
Facts.
feel like when people like in the streets and they doing street shit happens. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
Like I feel like murders don't happen to like people that just living their life. You know what I mean? Staying out the way. That's why you gotta mind your business and stay out the way. Like, you know what I mean? Be about you. Like be on your purpose.
Also tie into the whole quarantine thing. You know, the
Facts.
weather's getting warmer. Everyone's been locked in.
Yup.
People don't have anything to do. No jobs, no activities.
And that's what's terrible about what's going on with this quarantine, man. Everybody wearing masks. You know what I mean? Like, everybody looks exactly the same. People bored. People still trying to get out there and get that money. You know what I'm saying? But then people taking advantage of the fact.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Right.
crazy. It's just super, super crazy. But
And it
off
sucks.
that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what?
It sucks because it's like it makes your city look like shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to go there. Like
Right.
when you hear about Chicago, what's the first thing person asks you if you
they
say,
pop
"Were you
first.
from South Side?"
Right. You from 63rd?
Right.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
crazy.
Nothing positive. So like,
Yeah,
it's just,
and that's the thing about it, it's about the positivity level. Like, I had read the other day that Philadelphia was the worst city to live in right now when it comes down to the way people feel
Right.
about themselves. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, that's just
It's
sickening. It is. It's real deep. It's real deep. But yeah, off that subject, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, Philadelphia, put them guns down, you know what I'm saying? Get money, you know, be an
Facts.
entrepreneur, you know what I
Get to
mean?
that
Be
bag.
positive, man. Go to your bag, man. Be about your family, be about your kids, be about your girl, be about your man. Go ahead and do your thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
man.
yo, man, this is the Buzzin' Cousin show, man. We
It
about
is.
positivity over here,
Definitely.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We
yo,
ain't about that
Happy
fuck
Friday.
shit.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody, man. Get clapping on to that,
You already
man.
know. Happy Friday.
You know, another
Happy
Friday, man.
Friday.
Cheers to you fellas.
Cheers. You already know.
Rocking out on that Dos Equis today. You know what I'm saying? Something a
Dos
little bit
Equis.
different. Dos Equis. I
What
think
you
it's
say is like the stronger version of what, Heineken?
a stronger version of a Corona.
A Corona.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's kind of dope, man.
That shit's vibes.
Yeah, I'm feeling this. Yeah, so Drake dropped the album.
Yeah, man.
He
I
dropped
was
the
about to ask
EP.
y'all about that.
Yeah, he dropped the EP, man. It's called Scary Hours 2.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
3 songs.
I like the joint with him and Ross.
Join with him and Ross,
Ross
super
spitting
nice,
that
man.
shit.
Yo,
Listen.
lemon pepper freestyle.
He was spitting that shit.
Yo, man, I was
You hear
really feeling.
I heard 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Which ones did you
Two out of
hear?
3. Just the first and second one. I didn't really.
You ain't get to the Ross one
You
yet?
didn't get to the Ross one?
I haven't got to the Ross one just yet.
That shit's a vibe, man.
My shorty actually put me onto the Drake album. She actually let me know that he dropped the EP because when I'm online and stuff, I don't really catch on to it.
Right,
until,
right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Catch on to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she put me onto it. She played the first song, then the next song played, and by that time the music then switched to something else. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was
I
on-
don't even know the names of them, but
Yeah.
they sounded pretty good.
Yeah, so with
it's
the
pretty
3
dope. It was
yeah.
only 3 records on
Yeah,
there.
3 records on What's Next, Once in These with Lil Baby, and then Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Rick Ross. Man, it's on fire,
Ross
man.
with the lemon pepper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know we had to
I
talk about the
think-
lemon pepper with the wings.
You know what
boy.
we missing right now?
What's that?
A Drake and Ross album.
They said they working on it.
They need that because you saw what Timberland was posting like right after that song dropped.
Right.
That made everybody start talking about it. Like,
Right,
yo, they gotta
right.
drop a fucking album.
Yo,
together,
and
something
they-
because they always make classics.
It's gonna be super spitter season when that happens, man. You know what I mean? Spitter season. It's gonna be dope beats. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be nothing but super fire going on the whole
Right.
time. You know what I mean? I'm really feeling that album, man. So I'm gonna ask y'all this, man. Like, what y'all feel about like Drake's role when it comes down to hip hop right now?
I think he's taking over.
Yeah, is he like the new Jay-Z?
I wouldn't say he's the new Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Is he not there yet? Or
first of all,
through some tough times.
facts.
Me too,
Big
man.
facts.
Me too.
Dot alone, like
That's a big fact.
I can't. Me personally, I don't have no idols.
Okay.
If anything, Jay would come close to an idol. If I
100%.
ever had one.
100%. 100%.
It's kind of difficult for me to get Drake because we all know
Yeah.
Drake as an entertainer.
Yeah.
I
Right.
give him his props
Yeah.
as an entertainer.
Most definitely. Most
But
definitely.
He didn't really experience
That same street credibility kind of thing.
Well, it's not even just on the street credibility. It's he didn't really experience tribulation to the point where he didn't have to really persevere.
Yeah, I get you. I get
You
you.
know what I mean?
I get.
He
Yeah.
had his own basement that was pretty much like a one bedroom apartment.
He
Yeah.
was already made. He's like pretty much he was a silver spoon already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he was
But
doing
is
Degrassi.
that a bad thing though?
It's not a bad thing.
nothing bad about
a
it.
bad thing, but it just
Nothing bad at all.
It shows not it shows bravado. It shows grit that you're able to handle yourself under pressure and maneuver through
I like
tough
that.
situations.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be a great entertainer, but put you in a room with no food and no water, no electricity,
Facts.
or throw you in the wilderness or
Yeah.
something like that without your phone or something to see if you
I
survive.
mean, I think being like in a suburban Canadian, life is a lot different than growing up in Marcy Projects.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z had a little bit more inspiration, I think. Like growing up, like say being from like an urban environment.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I
had a
mean?
little bit
Being
more
around like
motivation.
dope boys. You know what I mean? Around like bravado that Jay-Z was around. He came up out of like Big Daddy Kane and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But then all right, let me ask you this then: did Jay-Z birth Drake? No, he wouldn't say he's like a Jay-Z baby. Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Drake's his own person.
He created his own lane.
He's a
definitely.
legend in his own right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to say
living.
Yeah, I
Living.
don't want to say anyone has birthed him or anything like that, but I can say influence as far as because Jay is one of the hottest rappers and businessmen that's
Yeah,
out. So
yeah,
of
he
course,
is.
to go and say that he hasn't inspired this rapper and this rapper, they would be downright lying.
True. I agree with that. I agree
Jay's
with that.
inspired many.
So what would you say like you think like Drake's evolving when it comes down to his music? Because Drake dropped a lot of albums.
I like the fact that Drake is starting to rap about what he has now instead of talking about how he never made it. 'Cause
Yeah.
For a minute, Drake was rapping like he never made it, and now you starting to hear Drake talk that shit, talking that like
He on that
I
God.
got, like,
He on that God
private
MC talk right now.
securities and this
Yeah.
that. I can make $1 million in 2 days.
He's like, I can make a meal while my kid goes to recess.
Drake
Facts.
is a household name.
He
Yes.
is a household name.
From
He
the
up there.
dances on Fortnite to
Facts.
commercials on State Farm.
I think
Mhm.
people's parents know Drake.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when we say somebody I had heard about. They said that Snoop Dogg is the most famous rapper of all time because everybody knows Snoop Dogg's name when it comes to older people being like in their 70s. You know what I'm saying? 80s down to like little kids. Like, so would you say Drake is almost like there?
Yeah, he's already there.
Yeah.
Hands down, he's already there.
Yeah, I feel you.
He's a household name.
Yeah.
He's definitely everybody knows Drake.
Different type of ages and cultures.
What's your favorite Drake song?
My favorite Drake song, personally, so many, man. I like Drake R&B songs.
Okay.
It's from his first album. Yeah, from So Far Gone, man. But I can't even think of the name, man.
Hold On, We're Going Home.
Yeah.
one's dope.
That's his first official album.
Yeah, that shit was a vibe.
Please don't go, come on, going home.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's that joint right there, man. I like that. What about you?
Yeah, that's a great one. He has plenty.
He does.
He has some bangers.
His catalog is
That's what
sick.
I'm saying. He's a legend in his own right. We can't really compare him to like Drake. That's like comparing Jay-Z to Lil Wayne, and then
Yeah.
then going back
Yeah.
to Nas and
Yeah.
stuff like that. People
Yeah.
still to this day
Yeah.
argue over the fact whether Nas and Jay, the battle, with
That's an
Ether
argument and a half,
Takeover.
man.
Like,
It's an argument and a
I
half.
feel like Takeover was the shit because Jay held his composure throughout the battle, and Nas seemed more emotional. He went into the whole,
Nas
you
body
Rockefellers, and your lips and stuff like that started describing his lips.
True.
Bro, why you looking at my lips and thinking
Nas,
about
listen.
that? You know what I mean?
Listen. Nas did it in plain battle form. Nas
Yeah, he
destroyed Jay-Z in that battle, hands down.
Yo, when you heard that Ether song drop,
Destroyed him.
you know, I think it hit different. At least for me personally,
Oh
Ether
my
hit
God,
different.
you
than
made that
Takeover.
face, like
It's
that
not a
scrunch
playback,
face,
though.
you know?
Ether?
It's not a playback.
What?
You can't put Ether on. You can't have Ether be, not unless you're making a playlist that's technically specifically hard. You can put Ether on that playlist. But on some shit where you just want to, you know what I mean, cruise around and stuff like that. Like you play Takeover.
Woo!
Did you know how Takeover started?
No. See, but I think
Takeover,
what
breaks
people
over,
when Takeover came out,
me, Jehovah.
yeah, but when Ether starts, fuck Jay-Z.
That shit was so
Yeah.
hard. What's up, niggas?
What's up, niggas?
Yeah, but when he started to get into the rapping though.
I will not lose. He flipped Jay-Z shit.
He bodied that shit.
He did, man. He
Ether
did.
was a full. See what it is? Jay-Z made a song, right? But Nas made a full battle record.
Did.
He battled
Did.
him from bar to bar.
He did,
on that
man.
joint.
He did.
Nas had a hot line, but Jay.
But we
made
could go.
it a hot
But this.
song.
Ooh! I
Alright,
gotta
alright.
give you a clap on that one, man.
Since we
Yeah.
go on that subject, let's go back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Drake and Meek.
Okay.
Everybody liked Drake's song better than they liked Meek's, because Meek had a full a battle record on Drake. But Drake came out with just a battle record, but it was a song that they played in the club too.
Yo.
So that shit was crazy.
Yeah, Meek was
Drake bodied Meek on that
Yeah.
song.
Bodied him.
Drake bodied Meek
Bodied him.
within the battles and stuff like that. But that's because the playing field was different. See, Meek thought
Game's
It's a
game's
different
different.
era.
Game's mad different, man.
Meek thought he was in a street battle.
Right.
He wasn't in a street battle. You was in the middle of a dining hall with forks and spoons.
Yeah,
caviar,
eating lobster. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
definitely. I agree with you on that.
But that
That's
shows
why-
you how the generation changed, though.
Exactly.
And I think that's one thing going back to what Drake evolving, right? And
Mhm.
Drake maybe saying Jay-Z birthing Drake.
Right.
The game's changed.
It definitely has changed.
You know what I mean? The game's changed, and Jay-Z, I wouldn't say didn't have the opportunities that Drake had, right? But Drake had to really put in that fucking grind, man, to the
He
streets.
did, too.
You know what I'm saying? And actually sell records.
Right.
Sell records. Like, it's different nowadays, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to the streaming, right? But when people are buying physical records, physical CDs, physical tapes, you know what I
Sheesh.
mean? Like, that's a lot different. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I don't know, going back to like, yo, what's your favorite Drake song?
Man.
It's just so many, right?
Like I said, so far gone that first, because the thing about music is you tie memories to them. So when you go back and listen to songs, you could time travel back into certain, time spaces and
True.
and feel that
True.
feeling. You know what I mean?
True.
So around that time where So Far Gone was dropped, you know what I mean? That's when SB was popping.
It was.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Bomb C's popping at that time too. Shout out to 822.
You already know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Timing, man.
Star Life, you already know.
That feeling.
Yeah.
It takes you back. So there's a lot of songs from that mixtape. I mean, then you also go look at that too. Both Drake and Meek Mill both came from the mixtape.
So Far Gone was the one with the letters going down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was his first album?
First album,
called?
that's one where he's like black, kind of black and white. You know what I'm saying?
It was
When
like
comes
red
down to the
writing
cover,
and shit
red
on
writing
there?
on there. Yeah, I forget what that joint's called, man.
Oh man.
Off the top of my head,
Thank Me Later. That's what it is.
nah.
It's called Thank Me Later.
Is that the first one?
That's the first one.
Okay.
I think so.
That's definitely because the second one was Take Care.
There you go. Take Care is a banger.
Take Care was a classic.
Woo!
Definitely. That was a classic from top to bottom.
Man, and that's what I like about with Drake, man. Like, Drake always gives you records that everybody's gonna feel.
Right.
When it comes down to street people,
Mhm.
chicks, you know what I mean? The hippies, the smokers, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loves Drake songs,
Everybody
man.
loves Drake.
You know what I mean? It's like, it just hits different.
Right.
You play Drake on Q102, the
Mhm.
pop stations and shit. You know what I'm saying? You play Drake songs in a club with techno music. You know what I mean?
You can.
Europeans love Drake.
Yeah, for real.
Spanish people love Drake.
Japan loves Drake.
Jamaica loves Drake, boy.
Love Drake out there.
It's sickening, right?
Shit.
It's sickening.
So my favorite song from Drake would be probably Crew.
Crew is nice, man.
Crew and
that's with the Dream, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was on Take Care.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like a split of like a 2 songs. It was like Crew and something else. Was it Marvin's Room was my other
Marvin's
favorite.
Room is real nice, man.
Crew Love.
Nice.
Crew Love was in the mix with something else?
I'm not sure.
What's it say?
I don't know, but what about when it comes down to Drake features? If you get a Drake feature nowadays, you're guaranteed to go platinum.
My favorite Drake feature is the one with him and the Migos when they did that song Versace, yo.
You told me, man, about that song, man. I hated on that joint when it came out, man.
Fire.
And it grew on me. I didn't think Migos were actually going to be able to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Bars on that song.
They were. Versace.
That's what I love about the Migos. The Migos be spitting that shit, but they just be flowing a certain type of way people think is a mumble song.
It's not a mumble song.
Really
They actually write. They actually write raps.
Spitting.
Yeah, they write raps.
Especially
Takeoff.
Yeah. All of them can rap.
I think personally, I think Takeoff, man, he's the best like writer and rapper out of the crew.
That's why he's the quiet one.
Yup. He don't care about the fame.
He don't. I fuck with Takeoff.
Yeah, I do too.
Who's
Definitely.
your favorite Migo though?
Takeoff.
Takeoff?
Yeah, Takeoff's my favorite.
Hey man, if you ask me, I can't tell none of them apart.
Nah,
they all just one nigga. You amigo. That's Migo right there.
That's Amigo. Oh, the one with the shirt. The one with the dreads.
Yeah. The one that don't say shit.
Shout out to the Migos, man. I won't give a hand to Migos, man. They actually did a real good job, man. And shout out to Drake, man. But what about other Drake features? What about Drake features with Jay-Z?
He has a couple.
I like the one.
One was Pound Cake, I think.
Yeah,
that was the one on the first album.
But the first.
Thank Me Later. That was on the Pound Cake was on Thank Me Later.
Pound Cake was on Thank Me Up. I thought Pound Cake was on like
Fire. Wait,
No,
Pound
Cake was on.
That was like that was one with damn.
Wasn't that the song with Drake and Jay? Was Pound Cake?
Nah.
Pound
Cake came out a couple years ago.
Drake, that was on the first one. It was on Thank Me Later.
Man, I think Drake got so many songs. I can't even think of them off the top of my head right now. I'm tripping.
That was the first. That was the first Jay-Z feature he got.
Somebody saying I don't love Drake. We love Drake, Josh Newell.
I fuck with Drake, man.
Man, Drake got bars, man. Yeah. Drake got bars. Drake got dope ass beats.
He do,
Drake
man.
can write a song, even though people say Drake don't write all his raps. You know what I'm saying? He got a team.
Off that.
Oh shit!
Off
I
that?
forgot about that joint.
Ooh.
That shit was fire.
Super Flame.
I forgot about that.
That's when he.
Super
That's
Flame.
when he was
Damn.
mixtape Drake.
Yeah, mixtape Drake was fire,
And
man.
when he hopped up on Blueprint 3, motherfuckers was like, oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I fuck with that, man. So nowadays, even with the new generation that's coming out, you know, when it comes down to Drake, what's the new boy named Young Blue?
Blue, that feature he did with him?
Yeah, so
Still
right,
Mine?
he said that when he got that Drake feature, man, he made $2 million in 2 months since that song came out. You know what I mean? Just for him be able to get like streams.
You could do some shit like that unsigned.
Unsigned.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. Just because he got Drake on it.
That's wild. That's nuts.
You know what I mean? He's like the golden ticket.
Yeah, he is.
And I like that about somebody, man, that's just so good and just can body a song when you know his feature's gonna be worth it. He ain't don't give you like no lousy ass like rap.
Speaking of the golden ticket, you hear about NBA YoungBoy not showing up to the studio, and he had J. Cole sitting there for 8 hours? That's out of pocket,
said he was sick, man. You know what I mean? But personally, man, like if if I'm booking J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, or J. Cole's booking you, man, yo, you better put some respect down on my name,
Facts.
man.
Be there on time. I'll be there
show
before him.
At the end of the day, as long as J. Cole gets paid.
Yeah, true.
You know,
But they say J. Cole staying there for the full 8 hours, man, the whole session. That's a worker.
I wouldn't want no legal problems either.
You really think
Very true, very
would
true.
have fired his ass? I mean, not fired him, sued him.
I mean, he can't sue him because he probably got paid for it before he got there.
I mean, labels could. You know?
Yeah, they could do some funny shit, you know.
Yeah, young boy is just a young boy, I guess. You know, he having fun. He's not really taking things too serious.
And he really think he the GOAT right now, too.
So
They call him like
Young boy?
they call him like the nowadays the new Tupac.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel
got fire.
He got me. I like when he raps. I don't like when he does like more of the auto tune music. I'm not really into his auto tune rap.
Right. He got fire though. I fuck with him.
Tupac out there, man. That's crazy.
That's
though.
what what's the name named what's his name? Who's the boy with the what I can't think of his name. He's beefing with King Von. I can't remember his name. Damn.
Quando Honcho. Quando Rondo. Yeah,
Quando Rondo got
Quando
a.
Rondo.
He named the Quando Rondo actually named one of his mixtapes something like the new Tupac. So they always do that shit.
He ain't close to being a new Tupac.
Hell no.
He Quando Rondo. He's a very young rapper. Claims that Crip set, the Rolling 60 set, man, out of I think from Augusta, Georgia, or something like that. And he hasn't really made a big name for himself except for that Young Von thing that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not good.
Nah, it's not a good look at all. He has actually reached out to Big U. And we talked about Big U last week, man. If you guys don't know what Big U is, he created the Rolling 60s in South Central, L.A., and, Big U's a big homie, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to a lot of these rappers that are out there. He's a big mentor. He's a philanthropist. He does a lot of really, really good things and stuff that's out there. So he reached out to Big U and said, yo, Big U, I need this help, blah, blah, security, because, people trying to get me. So Quando Rondo came back and was like, yo, I don't need no security. I'm not going to hire the Crips, to get me because I got my boys to go ahead and do this. And I got security before I can get with y'all. You know what I mean? So
he moving funny. That's all it is.
He move real funny, man. He tries to act like he ain't nervous, but he nervous.
He's scared as shit.
You know what I mean?
You could tell by you hear the recording. They played the recording somewhere. I forget where I saw it.
Well, Young Von got killed. King Von got killed.
No. When he was talking to Big U. Well, no. When he made the live about.
Yeah, I saw it.
You could tell he sounded a little nervous.
He did.
He didn't sound like he was excited about
young. Man, I look at him, man. For real, he's like a young kid.
He fucked up. That's why.
He did fuck up.
He fucked up.
Even though he didn't fuck up, his bull did it.
Yeah, but his bull fucked up.
His bull fucked his bag.
Yeah, he fucked up his career, his bag, everything, and your legacy. He done.
Yeah, he really did.
This is one of those moments where I'm not too familiar.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, man. It's like the stupid inner rap part.
Some rap shit.
Like that, man.
I know about his situation, and
yeah, that's the bull. Well, I don't want to say anything like that, but yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
It is
not
crazy.
Talking like academics.
Right? Yeah, we ain't. Nah, we ain't doing all that. I don't know these niggas. I have no idea what you saying.
No, man.
I ain't see shit.
But I think it's something I want to ask Dre here, man. Since we got Dre here as a guest, man, shout out to coming on the Buzzin' Cousins, man. We appreciate you being here, man. Showing love to us, you know what I'm saying, and just doing something big with us, man. This is very special to me, man. For you to come here and show me and Cuz love, you know what I mean, and just giving us your insight on certain things that we talking about, you know what I'm saying. So let me ask you this question, man. Since you don't really know too much about what we were talking about the Quando Rondo, what are you listening to right now? Okay.
Like I said, I've been going into some classic rocks.
Well, you gotta rephrase that what you're saying though, because to me what you just said, you say I'm just looking for rock, my nigga. You gotta rephrase, say it the right way, because you know how motherfuckers gonna flip that shit.
Yeah. I'm talking about some ACD.
Yeah, we talking about classic rock music.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yo, I bang with classic rock music, man, because they don't make it no more.
I'm all over the place with the music, man. As far as music today, there is some Lil Baby.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a big fan of the Baby.
Yeah,
I love the Baby.
His career for the past year or so.
Yeah.
Before he actually went mainstream, I caught him right after the whole diaper fiasco.
When he was still Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I caught him in between that transition.
Okay.
Stunner for Vegas.
You like Stunner for Vegas?
Yeah.
He's very he reminds me of rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hear him on guitar riffs and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he gives you that Waka Flocka kind of feel.
He does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, he also keeps it. It's like he gives you that Waka Flocka feel, but also from the city.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
So I feel that.
Yeah. Okay. What's one of your favorite rock songs? You like Pearl Jam?
Yeah, Pearl Jam.
Yeah. They got a song called Black. You know what I'm saying? You heard Pearl Jam?
Yeah. That's actually one of my favorites.
One of my favorite rock songs ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you into rock music, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like.
Pearl Jam got that shit. I learned Pearl Jam while I lived in Cincinnati,
Okay.
man. And a lot of people who lived out there, you know what I'm saying, used to listen to Pearl Jam. You know, I'm a little older than y'all.
You
know what I'm
see
saying?
what the thing is, I'm at that age. Well, I've always been about that with music, as far as not just appreciating the sound, but also appreciating the lyrics. But also being aware that the lyrics also have ability to shape your consciousness and your outlook on your environment and things like that. So I've always been wary of the things I've listened to, and since they've been pushing out what I would consider fast food music.
Okay, I like that. I really like that. I really like that.
You know, been trying to stay too mainstream because that's what it is. It's fast food. You know, so I've been looking towards more music where I could appreciate the instrumentals. You know,
my dad calls that fast food music dumpers. Yeah, because like you take a dump, man, like you know, it's
shit
good
it out.
It's good when you shitting it out, man.
Right.
How's it going?
Now it's out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just listening to the instrumentals. I even been going into like classical music as far as like Chopin and Bach.
That's
Wow.
dope.
I always listen to like Beethoven and stuff like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Because nowadays, content as far as lyrics is just trash.
It is, man. It's all
It
the
is.
same. Everybody wants to get lit. Everybody just wants to drink lean. Everybody smoking Zaza. You know what I mean?
And everybody
Yeah.
thinks punching in is the new way of rapping.
That's not rap, man.
That's not rapping.
It's not rap, man. That's not rap. That's
Write
not
your
actually
lyrics down, my
Write your
friend.
lyrics. Even if you ain't writing your lyrics down, man, have your lyrics inside your head.
Right in your head,
You know what I mean?
on
Like
paper,
that
whatever.
really makes a big difference that way, man.
Exactly, because punching in is not rapping.
No, it is not.
It's
not
not.
whatsoever, man.
Anybody can make a song if you just punching in.
100%. 100%.
That's what they're doing too.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, but I
All
want to let
these
you guys know,
motherfuckers,
man.
man.
Yo, you guys are watching the Buzzin' Cousin podcast show. My name is Reefy Goodbeard,
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
and we got our special guest Andre Boston on the show. Which
You
you
already
guys are
know.
just checking in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about all the new music that's coming out right now. We're gonna go into a little bit more insight about pop culture. You know what I mean, and a little bit more clarity about stuff. So keep on watching us. Keep on listening to what we got to talk about, man. We got a dope show. You know what I mean?
Definitely do,
And I
man.
think this is what, our sixth show?
This is the sixth show. yo.
That's crazy.
You already know, man.
Number
We
6,
vibing
man.
out right now.
If you guys know, we're gonna be getting bigger and better.
Bigger and better
Got goals.
and more cheddar.
100%. 100%. So one more thing. What about the Kim Kardashian and Kanye West thing, man?
Yo, Kanye out here looking
Kim Ye.
Whole change my numbers and reach me through my
Right.
security.
My
Kanye.
security?
That
How you got a baby mom with 4 kids and you tell your baby mom to contact you through your security?
Because he's out of pocket. This motherfucker out here looking like Mr. Potato Head, man.
Yo, Kanye's always been
You
out of
see him
pocket,
right now? He
man.
looking crazy.
He really
all,
is.
all we can't say Mr. Potato Head.
He like a potato head without the mustache.
You know,
Right. Right.
Yo, I feel you on that, man.
Right.
So why you think Kanye got to the point where
I
you
feel
know
you.
he got to go ahead and tell his baby mother to contact him
I
through
feel
security?
Like there's something with that family.
It is. You think it's like? Do you think he fears for himself?
I do.
Yeah.
That's that.
Fears for his life.
That's that voodoo pussy, yo.
Yo, man, I'm telling you. They say every single person, man, that gets with a Kardashian, man, feels a certain type of way about themselves once they break up.
Right. They get all depressed and
They
shit.
get depressed. They really start doing drugs. But Kanye's been depressed for a long time, man.
But what do we know? Like, in reality, that could be just the men that they attract.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they might be. They like, yo, I like.
And
these,
they might like those type of
these,
guys.
these weird, depressing motherfuckers, man. We gonna
True.
date him.
True.
Now, is it that they attract or are they targets?
They're them targets.
Because you think about it, all of them attract this type of man. The mother, Chris, and then what's the other one?
True. True.
I get their names.
Chloe,
Courtney, Chloe,
Card,
Kim,
yeah.
The only
Kendall.
one that's actually is that's not problematic is Kendall.
it's Kendall.
Yeah.
Because she's living the more of a life, man. Like being
She's staying
actual,
out the way.
She actually has I wouldn't say they don't have careers. They all have awesome careers. But Kendall actually has a career being a supermodel.
Yeah, she
You know what I'm
does.
saying? Actually
She stays out the
signed,
way.
and she stays out the way. She stays out of the limelight. You know what I'm saying? She gets her limelight from being a supermodel,
Right.
right? But she's not on their level. You know what I'm saying? Now she's like an influencer.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's that difference on it. Like,
Yeah.
she's not.
That's the goal. She's smart.
Yeah.
She's smart because
Yeah.
the extra stuff with the rest of the sisters, you see how much drama they get into, and you can tell that their dating lifestyle is strategic. I mean,
100%. Yeah,
we all
totally.
knew that Kim wasn't gonna stay with Kanye.
Hell no.
Everybody knew that shit, man.
She know this nigga makes mad good ass beats and he getting
He-
bags.
he's a
I'm
plug
getting
to
him.
the
I'm getting
And
pregnant from this
He
nigga.
is. He's a plug to the culture.
All that
Facts.
shit,
He-
have a baby by this
Facts.
He loves the camera.
He loves the camera.
You know what I mean? She loved the camera.
They both
Right.
narcissists.
She got famous from the
I
camera.
don't want to say that they're narcissists because they're not probably not clinically diagnosed as
True,
narcissists.
true,
But
true.
From
They're
my perspective,
narcissistic.
They come off as narcissists.
They
Mhm.
are.
A lot of, in my opinion, a lot of people who are.
It's all about me. It's all about you.
That's
One
a
time. It's very true, man. But you think Kanye like did with him like running for president and him doing all this wild shit when it comes down to Trump? You think that was part of it? Yeah, it was like a catalyst to their relationship.
Here's my thing. I did think about this a few days ago. That if Kanye were to actually run and consider still running, I bet you Kim would still be sticking around. Or if
Because
he
you think
actually had a
she's
shot.
that much thirsty enough to be
Oh,
at
yeah,
that
to be
very
the
top,
to
the
be
first lady?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
To
Yeah.
show
True.
up beyond
I can
She
see that.
really didn't.
I can see
Hey,
that shit.
you nailed it
As the
right
first-
there. Yeah,
That's
the
a
first
fact.
lady
you were saying
of
Beyonce.
America,
Beyonce is Kim Kardashian's biggest competition.
You got to think about
That's a
it.
fact.
In America, who comes after Michelle Obama?
Beyonce,
Here we go.
Sheesh.
Beyonce, Beehive,
Yep.
the Jesus,
Yep.
B.
Beyonce.
Yeah, for real.
So
So would you say like, all right, since we're on that subject a little bit, is it Michelle Obama, Beyonce, and then Kim Kardashian?
I knew that was going to come up,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, it's not because here's the thing.
What is it?
When it comes to the famous women.
As far as we know, as Michelle Obama, she's all natural.
Oh, Beyonce's not all natural anymore.
Well, she had children.
Yeah, she did. She did. She did. She did have children.
Is that cosmetic or is that?
Well, cosmetically, she did get her boobs done.
You think so? What,
Eh,
augmentation or?
She did. She did. Yeah,
Who,
Beyonce's
Beyonce?
Beyonce's boobs are a little too perfect to have
Well,
3 children.
Well, she is rich. I mean, it is
Well,
makeup
I'll
and
say,
shit.
I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say augmentation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I'm not saying like she got like the big joint. She got a lift or something
Yeah,
like that because
yeah,
Beyonce's
something
boobs are they're nice. You know what I mean?
You would have to being in her position.
Yeah. She's an
Yeah.
entertainer.
That's why I say as far as we know.
Yeah. As far as we know, like she ain't don't tell
with
nobody.
Michelle Obama. I mean,
Right.
There's some say that she kind of laces out.
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
true.
listen.
True that. True
So what
that.
is it? Michelle Obama, and then who else? Since we don't going on natural, Rihanna.
Rihanna.
So it's Michelle Obama, Rihanna.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's Rihanna, Carrie Hilson,
Whew.
Whew.
Carrie Hilson.
Yeah.
Maya.
Yes.
I haven't seen Maya in years.
Man, go watch Maya's new videos, bro. Maya still got heat, dog.
She's still putting out music?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she got good. She's really
lifestyle.
Interesting. I gotta check her out.
she
I didn't
still
know that.
dances.
I still remember when she said something to me on Twitter. Whew.
Oh, go. Man, shout out to Dre, man, for getting a shout out from Maya,
Shout out
man.
to that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, get
For
on
real,
that
man.
one, man.
Shout out to that. Cheers
That's
to
what's
that,
up.
dog.
Yeah, cheers to that one, man.
Do a cheers,
Yeah. Here we go.
I like these, man.
Those Zekis are nice.
It's like a vibe.
Yeah, they're very smooth.
It's smooth. It's
You know what I mean?
comfortable. It's
Imagine it with a
the
lime in
What's
it.
it called? The Zekis.
Dos Sekis.
Dos Sekis.
Don't you know, it's that commercial we
Dos
see like that
Sekis, I
the
like
older
it.
the
Dos-
older Mexican man, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
sits there,
dos-
he's like, I don't
Dos
get anything
Sekis.
but
Dos Sekis.
Dos Sekis.
Dos
Dos Sekis.
Sekis.
On 3, we'll say Dos Sekis there. 1, 2, 3. Dos
Dos
Sekis.
Sekis. I like my Dos Sekis.
Yeah, but Maya has fire. I always have been a fan of Maya. I love the song Best of Me.
Yeah, I fucked with Maya. I remember she was messing around with Silk the Shaka, and then she fucked with Jay-Z.
Did she?
The thing
Hell
about
yeah,
that-
when she was doing Best of Me, yo, you know Jay-Z knocked that off
But you
before.
see that once she started
You
to get
already
into
know.
into that lifestyle, she fell back.
She did.
Exactly.
But she knew how to keep that money, though, man.
She
Exactly.
did.
Yeah.
She stayed to the back.
She did.
And that's when we're going to get into relationships.
Relationship. It's a nice transition there. So.
She said, I'm going to stick to the bag, and I'm going to stop fooling around with these rappers.
True. So let me ask you guys this question, man. So since we're going into relationships a little bit, what's the disappointment when you're in a relationship, like say with a female? You know what I mean? Like what's something that, being the age that you are right now, what's something that disappoints you when they know how you roll already?
Listening to respond rather than listening to understand.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think that's what a lot of us, not just women, but in general.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Dope Baby?
I think that I just like a woman that's like honest and loyal and honest with herself more. You know what I mean? Because if she's not honest with herself, she's definitely not gonna be honest with me. That's the way I look at it.
It's about keeping it real all the way.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to communicate. You know what I mean? Like with your spouse or with your partner in that way. Communication is like the key.
It is, because you got an issue. Let's talk about it.
Let's
not hold it in.
You can't prolong situations.
Right.
Because when you prolong a situation, that's when you know you're going to be in a situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For real. Because think about this, right? Say your girl does something that you don't like.
Okay.
And you don't say nothing. You just let it ride, let it rock out, right? She does it again. You still don't say anything. She does it, keeps doing it continuously, right? Then all of a sudden you want to say something. She gonna look at you like you crazy.
She's used to the habit.
Because she's used to you not saying anything.
It's habit.
Speak the fuck up.
It's
habit.
habit.
You don't like something.
You know what?
I
think so many like dudes. You know what I'm saying? If you do get into a situation, they're afraid to hurt feelings.
You can't be. You can't be afraid. She's not gonna leave.
Yeah, but if you first get with a if you first get with a female, and like you say you do have a vibe with her, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want to hurt her feelings because you might feel like she's gonna leave you because you did something that she wasn't feeling.
This is the thing though. Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but let her leave, because this is what I'm thinking. This is the way I think about it. If she's gonna leave over some little like that, the relationship would have never worked out in the beginning.
But
Ever.
So
That's why I said it's subjective.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You're
right.
Things.
Never worked out.
You've been with her for a long time, and she does something like leave her socks.
Right. You say, right.
That's something petty. You know what I mean? You can say it as many times as you
want. That's petty
to
than motherfucker, man.
I'm leaving him because he told me to pick my socks up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. She ain't gonna go nowhere, nigga. Speak up.
You know what? But for real, but it's also about being with a woman and not being with a girl.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know, you do want a woman, and we're not talking about being 18 years old, 19 years old. We're talking about a woman. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it can be some women out there that are 18, 19 years old. They got their mind right, and they ready to go to that next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's vice versa for a man as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, an expectation at least I would have on myself. Like, I should hold myself to a higher standard.
You should.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and hold my girl, my wife, my woman to a high standard as well.
Right.
But you know what this old head told me one day? He's like, yo, always just keep it 100.
That's all you have to do.
He's like, yo. He was like, man, I've been married 2 times, right? He said, the first situation I was in, I fucked up that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't keep everything 100. I'm still riding in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing with this joint, and I couldn't just do this one thing. So then my second marriage was like, it happened. You know what I mean? It's like I just needed to get married. Then all of a sudden he got married the 3rd time. He's like, yo, you know what? I'm going to tell you who I am. This is the way that I am right now. I ain't going to change for nobody. You either take it or you leave it.
Well, see, that's my thing. He had to wait till the 3rd time.
To actually figure it out.
Yeah.
And realize that. That's where it comes back to being real and being honest. If she can't take it, she leaves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True. True.
From the get-go about everything.
True.
That's my thing. You meet a girl, you meet somebody, he knows. Back in the day, it used to be, women that be trying to tie me down and things like that. Because I'd be dating around, and because of my circumstance, I couldn't just focus and commit myself to being with someone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
okay.
It was either you had to understand my position or you had to take it for what it was. You know what I mean? So to be in a position I am right now with the woman I am for as long as I have been, you can tell, you know what I mean, she has rapport, she has, she has good standing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this question then. Let's say you get with a female, she has potential, right? She doesn't have everything that you're looking for, but you think that one day you can actually get her to be the way that you want her to be. Like, is that a risk?
Well, it's not about getting her to be anything.
Or is it a compromise?
The compromise comes from working with the situation.
Sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
At the end of the day, it's not about what you want her to be. It's about what you want yourself to be.
Yes.
And only
True.
when she knows who she wants to be, and she's, acknowledging it and communicating that with you, and you like, I can see you being this type of woman, and I need that type of woman. I can see myself being with that type of woman in the future. So you can work with potential, because at the end of the day, we're all not perfect.
No, the only person who's perfect is God. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's it. That's
the
it.
truth, right?
You know what I mean? Like, everybody can't be exactly the way that you want them to be. All right, let's say all of us were raised. You know what I mean? We're all raised up, you know what I'm saying, by our mother, father, blah, 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 right? And they taught us a certain type of way. And then you get with a female, and they people teach them a whole nother way. Now y'all link up. Y'all move in with each other. She don't vacuum every day, right? But you'll learn to vacuum every single day. Is that something that's going to piss you the fuck off because she ain't vacuum every day? Or she's not, or like for me, like my mom wanted me to make my bed, right? And then when I got my wife didn't make her bed every day. I was that type of dude, like, oh, I like my bed made. She's like, yo, I get up. What's the point? This is how she broke it down to me. She's like, what's the point in making my bed when I'm just going to get back in it? It's messed up. You know what I mean? But
you gotta understand this philosophy.
Yeah, it's like, for me, the reason why I want to get into a bed that's made, I want to pull those covers down. I want to get them and feel snugly. Pause. You know what I mean? But for her, she's like, yo, I'm just getting in the bed.
Well, see, here's my thing. This is where it comes down to, like I said, about you being a person that you want to be, yourself becoming. You were raised that way. You like to make your bed when you get out the bed and stuff like that.
She wasn't raised that way.
Whether she was there or not, you're going to make the bed.
Right.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So,
and you can't hold her accountable for that.
Exactly.
We have to fulfill our own happiness, and when we can be happy ourselves, only then we can invite somebody else.
That's truth, right?
Yeah, I like that, man. It's good to clap on that one, man. That's good. Yeah, that's a buzzing cousin clap on that, man. Definitely. So yeah, cheers on that, guys.
Cheers. We gotta get some more beers up here.
Most definitely. We got those down. I get the lighter out so I can pop those open. Over here, buzzing cousins. We're not really used to the popping the bottle. You know what I mean? But we're gonna pop a bottle on camera with a lighter. I learned this in Ohio. I used to camp with people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a bottle opener. So what you would do, you would go ahead and take a big lighter. You take the bottle of the beer. Take the bottle of beer, put it in your hand as a fist. Take the lighter down. You pop that joint open. Just like that. It's not that hard.
Damn.
Boom.
It's like a champagne bottle you just opened.
You know what I mean?
You
just
not
gotta
do
do
it with the knife where they go like.
You know what? I thought about that one day, man. I had got a bottle of champagne. I think it's back when I was like, man, I don't know, 24 or something like that. And my boy had a machete. He's like, yo, man, you need to go ahead and pop that bottle, man, with the machete. And I thought about it. I was like, man, if I do that, I might either fuck my hand up or I'm going to pop the bottle, then glasses don't get to my drink, and then I'm going to be pissed off because it's a bottle of Moet. I paid $65 for it. So I don't really see how people do it. But when you got money in that kind of way, I guess whatever. You know what I mean?
You got money like that.
Yeah. My bread wasn't that long like that then, man. When it comes down to popping a bottle of Moet with a damn machete, that's some wild nigga shit, man, for real. I don't know. But I don't know. So what about disappointment? What about disappointments when it comes down to relationships? You know, like, let's say something let's say you got a plan, right? You're all happy. This is the plan that you came up in your head. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, do this and do that. And you're hype about it. Then also you come home, you tell your girls, like, yo, I'm about to take care of this, I'm about to take care of that. I feel so happy. And they're like, cool. For me, I'm disappointed now because I hyped myself up thinking that my partner or my spouse is going to be hyped too. And now I feel a certain type of way. Is that a reason to get mad?
Well, did your partner, you would have to think about it in the sense of were you projecting?
Mm-hmm.
Were you projecting your excitement and then disappointed because they didn't receive that excitement and were excited too?
I think the expectation would be that they should be excited as well. You know what I'm saying? They should be excited as well because I got this type of venture going on. or this is the excitement for both of us.
Yeah.
But I think that could be like, say, you're overdoing it.
Yeah,
Like you can't be excited for somebody that doesn't really know all the fine details yet.
Or even know what it is.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a little bit, that's different. What about when it comes down to certain, like, goes back to like reactions and emotions? You know what I mean? Like when you tell somebody like, oh, I'm so hyped, and all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. But now you look at it like, you're not as hyped as I want you to be.
I mean, everybody gets hype over different things because that happens to me sometimes. Sometimes like people are hype as shit about something, and I was like, oh, that's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
And just like I don't like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
We can never expect anything to excite anyone other than ourselves if it doesn't
Right.
personally affect them in a way.
Yeah, you're not responsible
Everybody
for somebody else's
feels
feelings,
differently.
man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I could win the lottery tomorrow and be like, yay, yo, I'm gonna win $2 million.
Yeah.
That person ain't
You know
gonna
what
give a
I mean?
fuck.
Y'all
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
excited for me.
yeah.
But y'all not gonna be as excited.
Right.
because-
Hey, my $2 million.
Exactly.
Right, you gonna give me a
You
cut?
know what I mean? Like, yeah, you breaking me off something, I'm about to be excited, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't breaking me off. Like, hey,
Right.
man,
I said, yo,
shout out to you and
we
shit.
winning $3 million. Y'all gonna be
Right.
like, yo, I'm a millionaire.
Right.
True.
We all getting that stimulus next weekend or this
Hey,
weekend.
hey,
Now,
yo,
see?
yo,
Everybody
hey,
excited
cheers
now.
on that, man.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to the stimmy coming out.
Cheers
Joe
to the Biden check.
Signed that joint.
The Biden check. They called it a Trump check before. It's the
It's
Biden check.
Biden.
Fuck out of here.
$1,400.
Y'all hear about how Stacey Dash now is
She
trying
apologized.
to apologizing?
Of course
Fuck
she
outta
did.
here, yo.
She want to come back.
You done fucked up.
She want to
yo.
come back. You know Stacey Dash is bad, but she want to come back, man.
Now, thinking about that leads me to ask the question: what about redemption?
Okay. I think she deserves it.
Because cancel culture is like a
It's at an
wild-
all-time high right now.
They cancel
Cancel
anybody. They
culture
trying to
is a
cancel
wild-
Eminem.
My man Pepe Le Pew is out of here.
Man, Pepe Le Pew should have been out of here, though, man. Like, me
Man,
personally,
hold on, they canceled Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew is gone.
Why?
Because he represents
Rape
or-
culture.
Yeah, rape culture.
How?
All right, so this is how I looked at it when I was a kid, okay? I watched Looney Tunes. That was my
Probably shouldn't
shit.
have said that. They'll demonetize us.
For me, Pepe Le Pew always tried to grab the other skunk's arm, bring him towards him. She always like, no, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. But he always like kept on. He never took no for an answer when she ain't want it.
Oh shit!
right?
But think about it. Was it a skunk?
She was a cat.
Yeah, he was taking that pussy. That's what he was doing.
Now.
But what he would do, he would paint himself so he could look like a black cat.
And sometimes the cat would get a little streak.
A paint on her.
Skunk, right?
Damn.
Yo, that's fucked up,
Now,
yo.
what happened about the episode when he
Damn.
actually found a skunk
He wanted the skunk.
and the skunk wanted him? It was a match made. It was all about love language.
Damn.
It was also about culture. And the fact that we're removing something without thinking about it logically and just allowing
Very
the lack
deep.
of emotional intelligence
Very
to
deep.
look through something, we're just removing everything. Now this is
But is that a good thing to show for kids, man, that you keep on trying when let's say a woman, all right, because it kind of goes back to like interracial dating.
hey man, Pepe Le Pew is from our generation.
He is.
And I got that message watching.
I did too.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
To go with what was in sync with you, what's aligned with you. I don't try to go with, you know what I mean, the hood rat chick that's into drugs
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Stuff because
True.
I know that's a skunk to me. And you know what I mean, I'm something else.
Man, you broke it down on that motherfucker right
Bitch
there,
on the
man.
porch.
Andre Boston on here, yo.
Real
I'm gonna
man.
get around applause for him on that one, man. My boy, man. Yeah, that's
Real
what's
man.
up. Yeah.
He out here.
But what about, man, when it comes down to Pepe Le Pew, like always overdoing it when it comes down to what he wanted, you know?
I mean, like I said, that comes down to love language. That comes down to his culture. Because there's been a couple times where it was animals obsessed with him, and he got the same treatment that he.
But he didn't want it.
And he didn't want it.
Yeah.
And that made him fall back. It's teaching.
But but also I'm thinking about it right now, right? With the cancel culture for Pepe Le Pew, this is what animals do anyway.
Yeah, it's
Like when you see it's showing nature. When you see animals mate,
They take it.
they take it.
That's fucked
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Especially
all about
dolphins.
love language. Lions and lioness, they come together and they understand each other. They
Did you know?
communicate.
Did y'all know that dolphins are like rapists?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
grab a motherfucker, take him right down to the bottom of the fucking
Dolphins
water.
are rapists,
And they're
that's crazy.
violent.
They are.
So let's cancel
Mhm.
dolphins.
Cancel the
Let's
fucking
cancel
dolphins.
The fucking dolphins.
Are we canceling Flipper?
Yeah, we canceling
Canceling
Flipper,
Flipper.
Shamu,
Yo,
all them
you don't
motherfuckers.
cancel. Go ahead,
Cancel
Pepe Le
Flipper.
Pew. You got to
I'ma-
cancel Flipper.
I'ma make
And
a- I'ma make
Free
a
Willy,
banner
yo.
that
Wasn't he?
Cancel Flipper.
Cancel Flipper.
That's a good one.
And Free Willy. Listen, Flipper a rapist too,
Yo,
man.
That's
Oh, wait,
fucked
I hate Pepe.
Because he perpetuates Ray culture.
All right, so we got somebody on the viewer there saying like, but who's watching Pepe Le Pew right now?
Shoot, I mean, who's watching Looney Tunes? Not people from our generation.
Our generation, you know
But we
they are.
still- we
but
still learn.
The reason why Pepe kind of came back up is because they're redoing the Space Jam, right, with LeBron James.
True.
So Pepe
That
Le
shit's
Pew
gonna be
was going to go
trash.
ahead and be in Space Jam because Space Jam had the Looney
You want
Tunes.
to know something else about Pepe Le Pew? A part of what his culture represented was from France,
Yes,
right? His
they're
accent
very
was from
they're
France.
overly
And
aggressive.
They're very romantic, and they're very
They are.
suave and ma chérie.
Mo-
and
mo-
things
mo,
like
but
that.
they-
That was their culture.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They were expecting out in that field. They were expecting to be swept off their feet.
just like when Pepe would go ahead and spray, that was like a cologne.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's like an
Exactly. It's all
aphrodisiac
about-
in that
but
way.
see, by removing that and removing, conflict and understanding conflict resolution and understanding how to migrate through social situations, we're removing accountability from the children. They won't
Okay.
know how to.
Okay.
They won't know how to move in the real world.
Yeah, true,
They're just
true.
going to complain and point fingers at everyone else and expect everyone else to change.
Yeah,
When it comes back to, just like I was talking about earlier with the relationships, always comes back down to how you want to be.
yeah,
Right.
it's
If
true.
Everyone takes accountability for how they move themselves.
You're not responsible for other people's feelings,
And
right?
Exactly.
And if you're not responsible for other people's feelings, but how do you go ahead and have the that happy medium with your partner then? You know what I mean? If you are responsible for their feelings though,
Well, you gotta
right?
find out the skunk.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
in Pepe Le Pew, you gotta find the one that
Yeah.
loves the stick.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
yeah, that's true. Very true. Very,
Can't
very
worry
true.
about nobody's
Say about her
feelings at
stick
all.
walls,
Oh, tell about.
I may not, her stink walls may not be for me, but somebody
Yeah,
all up in it.
yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
very true. Do you think women hold men to a certain standard when it comes down to expectation?
We all do.
You know,
Men do it, women do it.
Exactly. Yeah, men and women do.
We
it.
have all have
Mhm.
expectations. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Now let me ask you guys this question: like, we're raised right in a certain way that we're supposed to get this certain type of female, right? Or we learn that find a certain female for us in a certain way, right? We want somebody that's going to be honorable, right?
Mhm.
Loyal, that they can communicate,
Right.
right? Now, we're kind of seeing a lot of things out there when it comes down to like the influence culture right now when women just want a guy who just got money, you know what I'm saying? Or a guy who just has like a nice car, a guy who just has all this and not just a regular man working a 9 to 5, right? Like what do you guys think about that? Like is that calling a chick a gold digger? Like when it comes down to like an expectation, like everybody can't be a celebrity.
Right. I think those are the chicks that just like have a mattress they lay on and they live in house to house and shit. Like those are them flip flop
We're
chicks.
talking about hobosexuals.
Wait, what?
Hobosexuals.
Explain to us what a homosexual
Oh,
is,
a
man.
business-
Homosexual. Now it's used a lot in
Or a mama, or for dudes, is mama wife.
A titty baby.
A nigga that it's like a dude that has a girl that's his mama and
Oh.
his wife. She'll leave him bread. or,
Yeah, man.
That's every relationship.
No, I'm talking
Just
about
like-
she's taking care of this, like
Oh, you
taking
mean the type of dudes
bitches that
don't
take
have
care
no
of niggas.
job,
Like
Yeah, he
got
plays
shit
video
going
games
on.
all day long. Don't got
drive
no.
her car,
Yeah,
you know
don't
what I
do
mean?
nothing
Money-
else.
money.
right. She leaving
I mean,
money
but
for some weed.
is that on her doing because she's like letting him
It
allow
is
on
on
this?
It is on her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
She does hold some responsibility because
It is on him
allowed
too.
it.
Yeah, and let's say vice versa, right? Like, what if you're a woman that does nothing at all? All she is just your fuck buddy. You know what I'm saying? But that's your girl.
There's a lot of-
She gets nothing.
She gets nothing. It's crazy.
Well, that
It does.
You have to be able to discern
Self-awareness,
the
man.
type of people that you surround yourself with. That
Mhm.
take self-accountability for the type of people you date.
Definitely.
The type of friends you hang
That's
out
why-
with, the type of conversations you have, the music you listen to, the
Mhm.
food.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta go into it. That's why you gotta go into it thinking like when you go to when I talk to a woman, I always look at it like, yo, is she good enough for me? You gotta look if she's good enough for you.
Yeah,
Not
because women are not just the prize.
no.
Yeah, not.
You are a prize, man. The man's a prize too. Women and men, you're both should be.
It's
feel
a
like you're the
50-50
prize.
type of situation.
It is,
man. You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
what it
In
is.
life, it is.
It is.
You know, we all come here, we're all breathing and experiencing things from different angles.
In a relationship, everybody needs to play their role in a certain way.
And that's
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
It's a team effort.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
That's what makes relationships work.
It's all about communication
Like we said,
Communication,
big time.
and being and honesty.
Yeah, big time. Man, that's really, really deep, man. Yo, again, man, you guys ain't watching right now. Excuse me, if you guys are just starting to watch right now, this is the Buzz and Cousin podcast show. We're on every Friday on Philly Hot Radio, YouTube. We got some catchers on Instagram. That's Buzzing Cousins _ podcast. Follow us. We got a special guest on the show today, Mr. Andre Boston. We go ahead, Boston. This is the boy Boston right here. Again, my name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
And we got the Buzz and Cousin show, man. We talking about some really, really deep stuff today.
Yeah, man, we having a good time up here.
You know what I mean? I'm having a really good time. We drinking Dos Equis.
These Dos Equis, man,
They hitting.
I love them. Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Shout out to Dos Equis.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Dos Equis,
That
man.
shit
We
is a
appreciate y'all,
vibe,
man. You guys
man.
some good
I
vibe
fuck
on
with
y'all
this.
today, man.
It's
Yo,
not too much, not too heavy.
It's not, man. It's very light. You know, I don't like very heavy beer. We went to the store before we got here, guys, and we kind of looking through a refrigerator, man, for the beer. I was like, man, I don't really like IPAs like that.
I hate IPAs.
Like, they make me itch.
Yeah, it's
You know,
too heavy.
I'm not that type of beer drinker.
I like dogfish.
Really?
I never had it.
Oh, it's great.
Is it sweet?
I don't like that shit.
Certain brands have certain flavors to it, but it's not too sweet. It tastes like a beer, but it has like a certain hint. Now, the best beer that I've ever had, Sam Adams.
Sam Adams is good.
Is it really?
It is. Sam Adams is good, man. It is.
See, I don't like shit like that. I don't like my beers tasting like
Like cinnamon and
like
shit like that.
like a frozen like I don't know. I can't explain. It's like this weird
All right,
fruity
like,
taste, and I
have
don't
you
like
ever had
that.
a root beer?
Like a real root beer.
Yeah, root beer.
Alcoholic
A&W.
beer, right?
A&W.
The alcoholic root beer.
No.
It's good,
Oh,
man.
see, that's where you got. That's
It's good.
You gotta get a root beer.
Mm-hmm.
You
start
can
off-
get it at any bar.
I don't know about any bar, you know what I'm saying, but you probably get it at like bars that got like nice beers and stuff.
What's
like
what's the name?
It's
of
a semi.
it? I mean, what's in it? You know,
Root beer alcohol.
what kind of alcohol?
Probably like beer, like barley.
So it's actual root beer and
Root beer
some
it's
beer,
like
some other beer in it,
Mm.
or is it liquor?
I mean, it's practically root beer.
You know, I think what they do, they take it's a certain way they do the sugar cane.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, 'cause I don't
burn it
I
a
don't
certain
fuck
way.
with those what is it, the twisted teas?
Nah.
That's what I'm
I can't
saying.
do
I don't
sweet
like
stuff
my
like
drinks
that,
like
man.
that. Four Locos back in the day used to get you fucked up
Oh,
though.
yeah, I know.
What
Everybody.
Four Locos?
Four Locos,
Man,
what?
that's
Yeah,
doing, man. They were always like,
one
man,
Four
too-
Loco and a
too sweet
blunt.
for me, man.
Sheesh.
Man,
You
Four
outta
Locos
here.
were always a little too sweet for me, man. I just couldn't do them. And then they make my stomach
Listen.
feel full as shit.
One
Super.
One
But they
I
was
could
cheap.
drink like a quarter of a can.
Yeah.
I remember.
Dutch,
that.
good,
I was
man.
done.
The thing I don't like about Four Locos is like the
But
next day you be like you have the worst
All
fucking
in here.
diarrhea.
But Four Locos in the same Four Locos it used to be.
Yeah,
They changed it
They
up.
changed it,
'cause
yeah.
the people
Mhm.
was dying.
They
over
were.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, Four Locos.
You
used to
have
be
one-
Wild.
One Four Loco on
Back
a
in the
blunt?
Cheltenham days, man, Mount Airy, what?
Man,
Man, kill some Four Locos,
the
man.
Deuce 5 days. Listen.
Down Temple?
We would drink a handle of fucking Captain Morgan, right?
Shout out to Captain Morgan.
One Four Loco and a blunt.
Mm.
Go to the club or wherever we was going.
It'd be good for the night.
I don't
Yo,
remember
at this
the
point we
rest of
talking-
the
It
night.
was a club.
Yeah.
I think it was a club.
And
I just know one night we got kicked out in AC.
Straight like malarkey.
Shit, man.
Thinking that joint was fire, man. And
Those
a honey
parties
Dutch.
used to be legendary.
That's crazy, man.
You look right at that joint and pause.
That's crazy.
It only Instagram goes for an hour.
Oh, the hour when you got redo it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the way it happens sometimes when it comes down to recording, man. Man, but I'm having a good time with you fellas right now, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like we've been doing this show now, man, for about an hour and a half or so, busting up, having great conversations, having men talk.
For
You know
real.
what I mean? And positive men talk at that, man. That's one thing I want to go ahead and say to a lot of people out here, man. Like, you got to have this good conversations with your boys. You got to have some good conversations with your girls. And keep it real with everybody, man.
Definitely
You know what I'm
do.
saying? Like, say what's on your mind. Like if it's something that you're looking for, and we were talking about this last night, too. Like, you might want advice from people, but those people aren't living the life that you are.
Exactly. So you just gotta. This is my thing. Is you take advice. What advice you can get, you piece it together, and you put yourself back in the position that you're in instead of
Yep.
taking the person.
Yeah.
And you just you move accordingly.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Get advice and look for the best overall outcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can break the advice up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that I asked advice from this one person, and I asked advice from this one person, and I got totally different answers. Right? And then all of a sudden I went for myself. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take what they said and take what they said, and I deciphered it. Right? And then I made it work for me. You know, because those people weren't living in my shoes.
Exactly. You
You
don't
know?
have to do it the exact way that the person suggests. You could just pick the part, the piece that resonates.
Yep.
best
That
with
stuck
your
out the
plan.
most to you, and then
Yeah.
you go for that.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Exactly. They can tell me to get down Broad Street. I can go down here, make a left, make a right, make a
Yeah, yeah.
When I look at it and I ask the next person, they can say you can make a left, 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 right, right, left, right, left. Then I talk to another person. Left,
A-B
right,
start.
straight, right, left.
I just know I'm supposed to make that right on Broad Street.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I only know to make that right. I can make that left and just go straight, and it works perfectly for me that way.
Yeah, true.
But
True.
the other people were telling me to go this way and that way because they like to look at the scenery over here and they like the pizza shop over that way and they know Mr. Jenkins up this way. So
Yeah, it's no familiarities.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
not really thinking about you in mind.
yeah.
Giving you the advice that would best sound to them, you know, if they were talking to themselves.
Definitely, definitely, man. That's real deep and that's real. You know,
It is, man.
like it's good to go ahead and ask those questions to people. You know what I mean? Like you gotta ask questions. You can't just like sit there and just be like, and just think all to yourself and think like you're gonna come up with this solution. You know, and the feelings that you've been having has been for a really, really long time, right? And you're not talking to nobody about it. You know, I think it's one of the reasons why people go to therapy. You know what I mean? They need somebody to talk to, and you're talking to somebody that's non-biased.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be judged by your friends, but if you really got a good relationship when it comes down to your friends and shit like that, yo, bust that shit down, man. Let them motherfucking know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If your friend is going to go ahead and judge you, then that's not a real good friend in that way anyway. If you're asking for advice or you're asking how to handle a solution.
Yeah, that's why
A problem,
most
excuse
people
me.
go to therapy because they don't have family or friends that they can really have deep discussions with.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Unbiased.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's a lot of people nowadays that they're saying that everybody should get therapy. Everybody should get therapy. I mean, if you need it, I feel like if you need it and you feel as though that you need an outside opinion because things are piling in, to go get therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I went to therapy when I was younger, but it didn't work because my problem was with the outside.
Okay.
Trying to understand me. You know what I mean? But it wasn't about me trying to understand myself. I'm about to say, actually, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
You already know. We got to open the rest of these beers.
You know, while we're sitting on that one right now, too, man, I want to go ahead and play that Good Stuff Naturals commercial while we go ahead and take a break with Mr. Boston over here. But it's the Good Stuff Naturals.
The Good Stuff. Natural, organic products for hair, face, body, and aromatherapy. Everyone wants smooth, good-smelling skin. So make your skin happy with the Good Stuff.
It's the Good
Our
Stuff.
products are all natural, so they're safe for the entire family. Everything from our dead sea salt scrub to our whipped triple body butter with mango. From bath bombs to beard oil. All you need is the Good Stuff. Just check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/The Good Stuff Naturals or order today at bodybythegoodstuff.etsy.com.
It's the Good Stuff.
Shout out to the Good Stuff Naturals, man. If you guys don't know, go ahead and go to the Good Stuff Naturals. That's www.bodybythegoodstuff.etsy.com. you guys can go ahead and get what you need when it comes down to our triple whip butters, our cocoa butters. We got beard oils. We got beard bombs. We got body oils. We got all kinds of things that make you feel good. I'm an entrepreneur, dog.
You already know, man.
You know what I mean? And I want to go ahead and break this down to my cousin, Doe Pay Me 215, and let y'all know about what he got going on, too.
We got them goals going on. We got goals going on. Got the hats. Got the merch. Hoodies. All that.
Yeah, man.
Follow me on Instagram, y'all. It's Doe Pay Me 215. And hit me up on Instagram, man. We get something moving, man.
Most definitely, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow me as well on Instagram. That's Mr. Goodbeard, Mister Goodbeard. On Instagram, make sure you guys follow the Buzzin' Cousins. That's Buzzin' Cousins Podcast _ Follow us, man. We got some hot stuff. We talking about. We here for the culture. We here for hip hop. We here for R&B. We're here for all things that's going on when it comes down to the world. We giving y'all talks about relationships and things, man.
Right? We schooling these youngins on how to get this paper, man.
You know what I mean? Get that money, man.
Treat these women, man.
Yo, man, you gotta do things that are good, man, when it comes down to life, man. Life in general, man.
Facts.
Don't be out there shooting people. You know what I'm saying? Robbing people and stuff like that, man. This world gotta change, man. This city gotta change. The city of Philadelphia gotta change in that way, man. Be all about yourself, man, when it comes to self-improvement, man. Raise yourself up. Put them guns down, man, and chase that bag, boy.
Yeah, get that money, man.
You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and chase that bag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing some fire songs on here right now that I'm like kind of shooting out to me, Doe Pay Me 215 on here, man. Especially when it comes down to that Her joint. That joint's popping, dog.
Oh, on
Super
the list
poppin'.
up here?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
it off.
they got some good. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you were talking about that list.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they got some shit on there,
There's
man.
some pretty fire songs on there, man. But, you know, we've been really doing this for a really, really long time now, man. And that long time, to me, that's 6 weeks.
This is
6 weeks, a long time having a show, bro.
Man.
6 episodes, man. When you guys go ahead and follow us on Instagram, again, that's Buzzin' Cousins Podcast _ We're going to be having good clips on there. We're going to be having good reels on there as well. Soon you guys will be able to see us on our own YouTube page. We will be having very, very, very cool production when it comes down to what we're doing for y'all, man. We doing this for y'all. We doing this for the culture. And we got Mr. Boston back on the Buzzin' Cousins show. Give a hand for Mr. Boston coming on the Buzzin' Cousins show today, man. You know what I mean? Really appreciate that. Go ahead and give a toast out to that one right there.
Mic back on. I forgot to turn it off when I stepped out.
Oh, good though.
We heard
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
We heard everything.
It happens every once in a while, brother. It happens. No, man, but
Wash your hands.
what about did you guys watch the Coming to America too?
Yeah, I seen it.
I haven't got a chance to
I
watch
seen
it
it.
either. I saw clips.
I liked it.
I saw clips.
So I can't really say what I didn't like about the movie.
Yeah, don't tell me all thing about it then, but just give a recap about.
I'm not giving y'all no juice right now.
All
Listen.
I know right now when it comes down to Coming to America 2, Prince Akeem, he finds out he has a son from when he was out on the dating scene when he first came to Queens, you know what I'm saying? And he already has daughters with the wife.
Do y'all
You know what I'm
really
saying?
care if I tell y'all what happened in the movie?
Not
Alright.
really, bro. I mean, like, yeah.
I'll explain what I.
On my list.
It was a
Spoiler alert.
it was a good movie.
Okay.
It's just that people expected more than what it was. You can't expect them to put
It's
out the
30-something
same
years later,
movie
man.
from 30 years ago.
Yeah, come on.
So it was good, but it was just some scenes that were kind of corny. Like I thought the one scene was corny when he was rapping.
Who Prince Akeem was?
No, not Prince Akeem, the son.
Okay.
I thought that was corny.
See, I always thought that was corny.
Because
man.
Tiana Taylor was in it, which was dope.
Okay.
Rick Ross was dope because that was at his crib.
At his crib,
That shit
128 acres, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
that
to
shit
Rick
was
Ross.
Fire, man. I liked Ross. I mean, he only had like what, 2 speaking scenes.
Hey, he got a scene, man.
Yeah.
You get a scene,
But-
man. He's got like a couple lines in there. You get a SAG card, man.
The storyline, do you feel like the storyline matched up as far as like with how things went? Because when he was in the first one, when he first went to America, he was
They dragged it on a little bit by his love life, but see, this is what happened when it came to the barber, the girl that was doing his hair or whatever. He fell in love with her.
What girl is doing his hair?
It was a girl that was doing it, like the hairdresser that was like doing his hair and shit, like the princess hair.
In Queens?
No, the girl in
Okay,
Zamunda.
Yeah.
He fell in love with her, and he was supposed to marry the girl, Wesley Snipes' daughter in the movie. Which was Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
So he fell in love. He kind of did the same thing that Prince Hakeem did in the first one.
Oh, you talking about the son?
Yeah, he did this pretty much the same thing. Like, all right, I don't want this bitch. I want this bitch
I'm
instead.
saying, like, how did he get to even having a son outside of the woman that he was with? Because when he went
Some
to America,
old dude. They were all right. Him and his dad was on his deathbed, and Arsenio Hall, Eddie Murphy was in the room talking to him because they were planning the funeral.
Is James Earl Jones
He
in it?
was. That was another one to get
Okay.
to. That was kind of corny to me. It was weird to me.
Okay.
But
I don't want to speak on it, but I'm glad he was able to get into another film. You know what I mean? And get
Right.
flowers before.
100%. Yeah. Shout out to James Earl Jones, man. He got to get a hand on that one, man.
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Earl
Shout out
Jones,
to
man.
him.
Black King on that, man. Yeah.
But yeah, he it just wasn't. He fell in love with the girl too fast. It didn't seem
Okay.
like he gave it time.
Okay.
And James Earl Jones on that, like he was alive when he died. Like they had him in the casket standing up.
Huh?
Like and they were all sitting there, and he's like, "I'm gonna die." He's
Like he was a monument?
No, he was alive talking to everybody, and they were like not Aretha Franklin. I forget who it was. So a couple celebrity singers came out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little stoned when I was.
Okay, I got you.
But
got you.
but
man.
I remembered a lot of them. But,
Okay.
yeah, so he looks at Prince Hakim's like, all right, I die now, and dies.
Weird.
So y'all gotta watch it. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of people tell me, man, it's more like a family movie, a family comedy. You know what I mean? That way, and it's just
yeah.
worth the watch. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, is the Soul Global in that? Is he in the movie?
Mhm.
Oh, really? Eric LaSalle?
So global.
Just so glow, baby.
No.
The
guy-
smooth.
When Eddie Murphy dressed in that when he was singing on stage when he had the
Sexual chocolate.
yeah,
Yes,
he's on
yeah.
there.
Oh, he's in. Randy Watson.
And they had the boys like he good. That boy good right there. That boy good. That boy good right there.
Such a chocolate. Did he do that again in it?
Did he? I don't remember.
That's a big scene. That's a big
It
scene.
was a lot that happened in that movie. Y'all gotta watch it though. It was a
Okay.
lot. There's a
I'll
lot
watch
that went
that joint.
on that movie, but it was alright.
Okay.
It wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was. I wasn't expecting.
I mean,
30 years
my
ago.
expectations for it may not to be high.
Yeah, I
you
was
know
like
what I mean?
30 years
I'm
ago
not expecting
coming to America. I'm expecting
I figured it was going to be
2021 coming to
I was
America.
expecting Coming to America mixed with a little bit of Norbit and Pluto Mash.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
PG-13.
Yeah, instead of being rated R,
Yeah,
right,
because the original was
it
rated
showed
R.
titties in. It showed titties in. Coming to
Exactly.
America 1, man. Yeah.
No titties.
Yeah.
Nah, I think Eddie
They s-
Murphy's kind of like past that point in his
Mhm.
career that he don't got to do that no more.
They said that Eddie Murphy wanted Tracy Morgan to be the son originally.
That would have worked,
Nah, because they both look the same age.
but they're not.
But Eddie Murphy, they still had him in the movie though.
Okay.
He played the uncle, Tracy Morgan, but
I can see
Eddie
it.
Murphy wanted Tracy Morgan to be the son because he thought it would be funny. Which
No,
was
Kevin Hart would have been funny.
yeah,
Kevin Hart would have been funny if he was his son.
but
If he was coming from Queens and stuff like that, that would
Yeah.
have been funny, man.
what
Yeah.
they're saying is they focus more on the funny than the story. That's what people are saying.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
I
can see
mean,
that.
it's an Eddie
They don't
Murphy
really
movie.
have a story.
Think about Norbit.
Was it a
Yeah,
forced
I mean,
movie?
You think about the son. Son don't look anything like Eddie.
Nah,
So is the son from Africa or is the son from Queens?
he's from Queens.
But who did he sleep with to get
Some girl. See, you gotta watch.
So
the
so
movie.
one of the people he was like trying to date.
Remember when they were in the club that night?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
twins and shit.
was it like the one who put your finger
Yeah,
on fire and
that
shit?
night
Okay, yeah.
they met
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Of the, yeah,
Just showing up
right.
all-
Yeah.
They'll show you. Yo. That's exactly
Yo,
what they did.
when I was a kid, when I watched that, man, and then you see, I see like the slut kind of one. She's like, "I'm into the group thing." I had no clue what she was talking about back then. But then once I got a little older and I watched it, I was like, "Oh, run that train."
She wanted to get
And
fucked by
ride it.
5 different dudes.
That reminds me of that one time at the Bell's house. You know, that's for all.
Whoa.
Yo, going to the Bell's house was legendary.
What's the Bell's house?
See, you don't know because
I don't know nothing about that. The Bell's house?
Listen,
No, y'all giving me.
I don't give a
little
fuck
insight
personally.
on it, man.
I
Like,
mean,
for real.
listen, we gonna say we gonna tell a story. Tell a story. Go ahead, you start it off. Which one?
Meow, 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 meow,
I
meow.
mean, the only
Kick
story
those
I
for you.
remember.
First, let's say who the Bells are. The Bells are legendary in Montgomery County.
Oh my gosh. This sounds pretty interesting to me, man.
You know what? I'm not gonna share those stories, okay?
Yeah, we not sharing those stories. Never mind.
Too
much.
Boy, put it down like this, like, what do you guys have to say?
Yeah, we not saying
no.
that. Ryan on here, he know.
Yo,
you know the bells are legendary. The bells are very legendary in the Dale.
Come on, Mr. St. James, what's the bells? Let everybody know what that is, boy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Bells, doorbell, what do you mean?
I ain't saying shit.
Bell.
Kyle's keeping it quiet on that one. The bell story.
They
Y'all brought it up, though.
They legendary, though. Shout out to the bells, y'all. Y'all some legendary. Listen.
Hey, man.
We caught a lot of bodies some of them times. Not illegally.
No, man.
But sexually.
It's a lot of those out there, man.
Dos Equis. We're not saying anymore. Dos Equis. Shout out to the bells, though, man.
Yo, man, again, man, if you guys don't know, man, you guys are just tuning in, man. This is the Buzzin' Cousin Podcast presented by Philly Hot Radio, man. My name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
And we got Mr. Boston on the show, man. Guest hosting with us today, man. We talking about all kinds of crazy stuff today, man. This show's been fun today, man.
Yeah, man.
I feel like I've been smiling the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I've been smiling the whole time. I can feel like my temples and everything getting kind of hard because I've been like, yeah, man. It's like, yeah, it feels good, man. I'm feeling the energy that we having today. You know, we're talking about really good things. We're talking about important things. We're talking about grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? Having grown man conversations and stuff like that.
Grown man shit,
please.
Right? Y'all been keeping up with Snowfall?
Yes,
Hell
sir.
Yeah, I gotta watch the one that came out Thursday.
I watched it last night.
I've seen the first two.
Man, hey, if you guys ain't seen Snowfall, man, Snowfall's on FX, man. Talks about the crack epidemic, how crack was created, the government bringing it down with the gorillas and stuff. Oh my God,
we've been waiting for that shit to come out since beginning of last year. We're like, yo, man, when is Snowfall coming back out?
Snowfall,
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
Man, that last episode was fire. You watched the last one?
Yeah, I watched.
Wait, you saw Thursdays?
Yeah.
It's good?
It's good,
oh.
man. It's good, man.
Somebody died?
You got Hulu?
Yeah, I watch it. I'm waiting.
Watch that joint tonight, man.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Netflix with me. I was just trying to make sure you got Hulu.
I got Hulu.
You got Disney Plus?
I don't got Disney Plus. I'm trying to see Soul.
Before we leave.
I want to watch Soul.
I ain't seen Soul yet, man.
Soul's supposed to be good.
I ain't seen Soul yet. I heard that's supposed to be real good. Yeah.
That's what Jamie Foxx did.
Yeah, I heard that's real good, man. But Snowfall, man, it's about that cocaine, about that crack, about the gangs in L.A. and South Central, man. Like, it's fire, man.
You want to know something I find so interesting?
Yeah.
That within every reenactment or story being retold about the crack epidemic and the key players and shit like that, there's always the CIA or the FBI or the United States directly involved with said people. You know, we got Bumpy Johnson, we got Frank Lucas, we even got, Franklin Saint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even though that story was supposed to be
Rick Ross. Yeah.
The real Rick Ross.
The real Rick Ross. Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting. And then at the same time with this, Fred Hampton and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, motherfuckers just finding out that he was suffocated in his bed.
Right.
Not saying me personally.
Martin Luther King didn't actually die from that gunshot wound.
Yeah, he survived.
He survived that gunshot wound. Yeah, they killed him.
He was fucking suffocated in the hospital bed.
Mm-hmm.
Because that gunshot went straight through.
Nope.
But
that's deep.
That's
deep.
Shit, man.
That's deep. If people don't know your history, man. Make sure you read. Don't believe everything that these books that we had in school taught us. You know what I'm saying?
Man, most of the shit you learn in school
it's bullshit,
you
man.
Fucking doing that shit now.
Facts.
That's why I
Big
didn't give a
facts,
shit
man.
When I was in school. I was like,
hey, man, that's why you got to do your own research, man, and
fuck
be your own person, man.
who are the true Hebrews?
Hey, man, I told somebody that one day, man. They looked at me like I was fucking crazy,
That's
man.
the fact, though.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to ask y'all this, since we kind of getting on that topic a little bit. What y'all think about Nick Cannon? And what Nick Cannon had to say?
Shout out to Nick Cannon, man.
Nick Cannon was super blackballed.
He was blackballed. And I feel like a lot of citizens don't really understand the weight of being a celebrity, especially as someone in his position. He may have said some anti-Semitic shit.
Mm-hmm.
People on the outside only seen that he was being threatened to take Wildin' Out off the air, but we don't know if his fucking family was threatened, if his healthcare was threatened.
does.
Isn't it coming back?
That's what I'm saying.
It is coming back. They say Wild 'N Out's coming back in August, and even with the Masked Singer, he won't be. I think he just premiered it last week. He'll be like on the 5th episode. I think they do like 10 episodes, but he'll be on the 5th one.
That's fucked up how they did Nick like that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Brian said Bell's story, my man. Don't get me started. Yeah.
Who said that, Ryan?
Brian O'Flynn. You know about the Bell story, man? You got a Bell story,
You
Brian
don't know
O'Flynn?
nothing about the Bells. You live all the way in Ohio.
I know. You must know something about some else, but I don't know no Bells.
I mean, the
after that
Bells
way,
are
man.
legendary. The Bells
Get
are
in
legendary.
Ohio. Hey, man, Ohio, bro.
I remember Brian O'Flynn, right? This is when
I got Brian O'Flynn.
This was my
too, man.
This was my 21st birthday, and we went to his house
In Cincinnati.
Yeah, in Cincinnati. We recorded some music, and I was flirting with his girl. I'm not even gonna hold you. His girl at the time.
Yeah.
His girl at the time.
Around that time,
I forget her name. I forget her name or whatever. I was flirting with his girl the whole entire night. He pulls me aside. He's like, "Hey, you trying to fuck my shit?" I'll never forget that shit. And I looked at him. I was dead ass honest. I was like,
I got something for you too.
I was
Here
like,
you go.
yeah, I am. I was like, I didn't know that was your girl. Like, I was just.
Kristen was hot, man.
She was on it though.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. All right.
I don't mean like I'm not trying to be
I
disrespectful.
feel you. They ain't his
You ain't
girl
with
no
her
more,
now,
man.
but
That's what it is.
she
You know
was
what I mean?
on
She
it,
married,
so-
she got kids and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, all right. So I got a Brian O'Flynn story for you, man. So we went to Cincinnati. Like it's us always traveling from Philly, going back to Cincinnati to go hang out and party and stuff, right? So I brought my dad with me. Okay, we stayed at Phil's crib. So when we stayed at Phil's crib, everybody went out to the bar, right? We all party and go back to Phil's crib and shit. And after we get back to Phil's house, my dad, he's like laying down. Brian O'Flynn comes up, boom, 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 boom. Hey, dude, talk to my dad. What, you fucking passed out or something, man? My dad's like, what? No, man, I'm hanging. He's like, man, you fucking passed out. You laying on the floor, man. Like, come on, man, we're partying. Blah, blah, blah. Brian, this is what you did, man, to my pop, man. My pop remember that shit, too. That shit was funny, man. Brian O'Flynn's my dog, man.
Yeah, shout out to Brian O'Flynn.
Shout out to Brian O'Flynn, man. That dude's a hell of a drum player, man. He used to be a hell of a skateboarder, man. He's one of my real true homies, man. Like, we done some really, really fun
Didn't
things
he
together.
record Birthday Dick?
He was there. He did,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I thought, okay, I'm thinking
fuck.
he did Birthday
I don't
Dick.
give a. Yo, they thought that was so hot when you did that song,
No,
man.
that shit was.
That shit was fire. I don't know if I was on. That's Dre's.
I'm not after you open this.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
I'm gonna pop a bottle. Yeah, man. So shout out to Brian O'Flynn, man. Like, dude, you was my homie, man. Yeah, dude, you did do that. You did it to my pop, man. You know what I'm saying? You made my pop feel a certain type of way, man. Like you some old dude and stuff like that, man. My pop was getting in with us though, man. It was fun. That was super fun. But shout out to you, Brian O'Flynn, man. You my homie, man. I always loved you, man. I know you since I was like 16 years old. Shout out to your brother Jay O'Flynn. You know what I mean? You're a good dude, man. He lives in Austin, Texas, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? This is a good dude, man. Like,
what's his band called?
Brian, what's your band called again, man? I don't think he's with that band anymore, man.
It's something Kids. It's
The
something.
Migrant Kids.
Migraine
Migrant
Kids.
Kids, man. Yeah,
Yep.
man. Brian, man, you're a really good dude, man. And go ahead and rock out what you want to do when it comes down to your brand too, homie, man, because you're trying to go ahead and get a hot sauce joint going, man. And go ahead, Zakor. That's your new joint? Okay, shout out to Zakor, man. But go ahead and get your hot sauce brand going, man. You can do this, man. Whatever help you need, go and let me know, man. Whatever like, inspiration you need, let me know. We here to inspire people when it comes down to like this branding, man, because this is what we do on Buzzing Cousins. We give people their props, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing something for themselves. Shout out to my man, Mr. Boston, is on the show right now, too, man. Anybody that wants to go ahead and do something when it comes down to entrepreneurship, you can't do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't overthink it. Go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
Just do that shit.
You know what I mean? It's not hard. You just gotta put it out there. Brian, you can do this, man. It's called Mug Spice Company, man. Do what you want to do, man. Get
That's
that
his
hot sauce out
That's
here.
his company?
Yeah, Mug Spice.
Shout out to
Company.
Mug Spice
Shout out to
Company.
Mug Spice Company, man. Brian O'Flynn, man, you're a hell of a guy, man. You're a really good dude, and I love you to death, man. You've been my homie, man, for like almost 20-something years.
For real.
We shared some great times together, man. We used to work at this place called La Roses together, man. It's a Italian restaurant in Cincinnati that sells pizza and stuff. I got rocked this joint open for Mr. Boston over here.
Yo.
But yeah, we worked at La Roses together, man. And I used to crack him up over there, man. I used to talk about I was gonna put my law on the table and stuff like that. Talk about like females and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, man, I'm putting my law on the table. And I just put my joint like on the table, like on my jeans and stuff. I used to crack that boy up, man. I was talking about these different chicks that I used to like be with and stuff like that, man. I would get it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, man, how'd you do that? I said, man, you ain't like me, bro. This is what I do. This is what I do, man. I'm from Philly. What you talking about?
You already know.
You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to you, Brian O'Flynn, man. You my homie, man.
Shout out to him. He's
Yeah,
like,
man. Shout out to my boy Andy Dillon, man. He worked the La Roses with me too. He's got up on live as well. But yeah, man. But don't be afraid to go and do stuff for yourself, man. When it comes down to doing your own brand, being an entrepreneur, because it is possible, man. Don't lose faith in yourself, man. Reach for the stars. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know what I mean? It's a really good thing, man. But yeah, we've had a lot of really good conversations, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to this Buzzin' Cousin show presented by Philly Hot Radio. Again, you guys can watch this every Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. via YouTube. You guys can also see us on Instagram. That's Buzzin' Cousins Podcast _ You guys can follow us at DopeMe215. You guys can follow me at Mr. Goodbeard. It's MisterGoodD. Excuse me, GOODBEARD. And Mr. Boston, how can people get?
Find me like Boston from Philly, spelled out just like Boston from Philly on Instagram. Twitter is Boston from Philly, but from is without the O, so BOSTONPHILLY.
Shout out to Philly, man.
You already know, man.
Philadelphia's where we all from, man. This is like where we all born. We were all born. All of us were born in Philadelphia, right? Yeah, born and raised in Philadelphia, man. I was born and raised, you know what I'm saying, in the Winfield section of West Philly. What about you? Alny. That's north. You know what I mean? Northwest Philly.
West is
yeah.
like the Bermuda Triangle.
It really is, man. Yeah, it really is, man. And what about you, Dope-Me? Uptown, man. Uptown. Shout out to Uptown. Yo, man, this has been a hell of a show. You know, this is what the fifth show we said? Excuse me, sixth show?
This is the
sixth show that we've had, you know what I mean? And we're going to keep on giving you guys so much different content and have this.
Cheers to these Dos Equis.
Cheers to Dos Equis, man. But this show's going to keep on getting bigger. It's going to keep on getting better. We're going to keep on giving you guys super content. We're going to talk about the hot music. We're going to talk about the good shows. We're going to talk about branding. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. I want to give a shout out to my barber, Steve Farrell, man. Give me that fresh one today. I want to give a shout out to everybody that supports like the Buzzin' Cousin brand.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dev Williams, man. Devonair Styles. He be hooking people up with them cuts, man. Shout out to him. You already know what it is. Yeah,
man. Make sure you guys go ahead and get that Mr. Goodbeard beard oil. Get that beard balm, man. Get that Growth and Shine oil. And also got that Wave moisturizer for you guys, too. Again, if you guys want to get this, make sure you hit me up on my Instagram page, man. It's the Buzzin' Cousin Show, man. Every Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. You guys can get with us, man. Let us know what y'all want to do, man. Send us like an email. Right? You guys can get an email to us out too, man. If you guys want to go and sponsor with the Buzzin' Cousins, that's not bad. Go ahead and do it, man. Show us what we can go ahead and do for you. You guys can reach us at the Buzzin' Cousins Podcast at gmail.com. You know, we got something for the culture, man. We doing something that's positive out here for these people.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Ain't no negativity up here, man. We just speaking that real shit. That's all we're really doing. Speaking that real, making sure you guys can like get good information. And hopefully you guys laughed with us tonight. Hopefully you guys like listened to us tonight. Hopefully we gave you like some good advice. You know, we talked about advice on the show, right?
Yeah, we did, man.
No, we did real good stuff. We talk about the good stuff natural as well. That's one of our other brands that we do have. That's bodybythegoodstuff.etsy.com. We got all the best cocoa butters, body butters, beard oils. Hey, get with us, man. This is the Buzzin' Cousin Show, man.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Dogecoin. I'm going to keep talking about it because I want everybody, all my friends and family, I want y'all to get on because I want y'all to get a bag.
Super facts,
this
man.
is not, I repeat, this is not a drill. Throw some money in some Dogecoin, man. Y'all going to get a bag.
Yo,
Trust
for real,
me.
man. People got the stimulus coming out right now,
Stop
man. Throw
being
some money out
scared,
there, man.
Don't be scared to spend your money, man.
Get them stimmies up and get your paper
Facts.
up in the stock game and get your paper up in the crypto game. It's not hard.
Build your money up, man. That's
real,
the
man.
fact.
Don't be afraid, man. You know,
Make your money work for you, yo. Don't.
You
listen,
really can.
You gonna listen? Y'all, half of y'all gonna get the stimulus check and spend some on some dumb shit like
Man, don't get a whole bunch of crabs.
Gucci
you know
and
what I'm
shit.
saying? Gucci.
Fuck that.
Gucci
Put
versus
that shit.
affiliate is out there.
Put that shit in some Dogecoin or some stocks.
Facts.
Roblox too. Shout out to Roblox.
Yeah, shout out to Roblox.
With our stimmies and stuff like that. But I want to just suggest that, being as though we're in the times that we're in with all the stress and everything around us, buy yourself something nice.
treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself, but throw your money in some investments, man.
Invest wisely, but
Make your money work.
You gotta
for
treat yourself, man, and make yourself
That
feel
is
good.
gonna
Go
treat
get yourself a
yourself.
pair of jeans. You know what I'm saying? Go get a nice T-shirt, get a hat, get some sneakers.
I might
You know
buy
what
some
I'm saying?
sneakers with mine.
Get some super loud weed. You smoke weed. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
buy
saying?
some gas with my shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some gas
You
and
gonna
some
get gas
sneakers,
in
and
the
I'm throwing
show.
the rest in some stocks. All
Yo,
I need is some
facts.
weed and some Yeezys. I'm good.
Yo, man, it's a couple of different pairs of sneakers I want out there right now, man. I'm probably gonna get with my stimmy, man. I've been eyeing these joints for a while.
Off whites.
The off-white Adidas, man.
Which ones?
They dropped them the other day. I saw on Instagram. They might be fake. You know what I'm saying? But they're off-white Adidas that look fire.
Don't get
They're
them if
running
they
sneakers,
fake.
man. I don't know if they're fake
Oh,
or not, man.
okay.
Like, yeah. I don't
Make
know.
sure.
Yeah, Virgil, it wasn't official from Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I just saw like this dude, man, the off-white Adidas, man. They look
Okay.
fire. You know what I'm saying? But Beyonce actually got some fire ass Adidas out right now too, man. I don't even feel a certain type of way with Beyonce got sneakers for dudes, man.
Really?
Ivy Park, yeah. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Ivy Park,
Beyonce
man.
for doing that, man.
Fucking the colorways are fucking crazy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They running sneakers, man. They're
I don't
fire,
know. I don't know
man.
personally if I would go around wearing Beyonce sneakers.
Man, I love Beyonce, dog.
You know what?
Like, oh, where you getting with some Jones? That's the Beyonce's, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Hey, man. I'm secure, man. Hey, I'm secure,
People
man.
always ask me
Man,
about
we
my
from a
sneakers.
city, man, where people don't really ask about your shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
don't wear black forces in Philly, yo.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Who's more impressed by a dude's shoes anyway?
A girl, female.
Yes,
Exactly.
But sneakerheads
Where
are.
you get those shoes from? They Beyonce's Ivy Park.
Hey,
Bang.
boom, yo. But we wore them. If I wore those,
I wouldn't wear
yo,
those.
no. But I'm gonna tell you this,
Shout
man.
out to her.
If I would wear my Ivy Park Jones, right? If I got them and I went to L.A., niggas be asking me about them Ivy Park sneakers, dog.
They would.
You know what I'm
but-
saying? Especially we go to freaking.
How much are they?
sneakers. I think 120.
Okay, they're gonna do good.
Yeah, they 120.
But people
man.
are gonna, you know how motherfuckers are. They like to spend
They
money
was shady,
on the
man.
most
Yeah, people
expensive
super shady.
sneakers just to show that they got it.
Yeah, man, big time.
I went to a studio once and everybody had Balenciagas, but you know, in reality, if we weren't going through this pandemic, half of y'all wouldn't have those Balenciagas on your feet.
Man, I know this young boy, man,
Fuck
lived next
outta
door
here.
for me, man. He had Balenciagas on his sneakers, man. You know
They
what I'm
real?
saying? They was real. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his hustle on during the summertime. You know what I'm saying? He was doing whatever he was doing, like scamming wise, blah, 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 man. Wasn't being positive. But this ain't young boy. Allegedly. But this ain't young boy, man, is knocking on his mom's door like, boom, 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 boom. Mom, can I come home now? Why you still wearing those Balenciagas? They dirty as shit. You ain't got your own crib, but you got the Balenciagas on.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a
Remember
hurt
that
piece.
time with Mikey's cousin and shit, and he was wearing my Gucci coat. Remember we was
You can't floss if you ain't flossing, man. That's my thing, dog. You know what I'm saying?
We was on our way to Philly, or we just got back from Philly. And we caught this
Which crib was
motherfucker-
this in?
This was when we was at
The
Dee's.
apartment or the townhouse?
Yo, shout out to Montgomery County where my boys are talking about right now. See y'all in Westwood. You know what I mean? Shout out to them, man.
It was the apartment.
Yeah, it was
apartment
the
was
apartment.
popping. It was
the
pop.
apartment.
He ain't go to the townhouse.
Yeah, he ain't go to the town. It was the part he had just got out not too long afterwards and shit. We rolled up on this motherfucker. I said, yo, that look just like my Gucci jacket. I'm like, yo. is that
It
stuff
was
look like-
yours?
That shit look like my Gucci jacket. We pulled up on this motherfucker. I told him, take that shit off right now.
Flossing when you can't
Take
floss.
that shit. He was
What's
at
up
the
with that,
bus
man?
stop.
What's up
I remember when we was all like everybody was like fucked up and shit, and everybody went to sleep, and the lights was out, and he was going through people's shit, and I know I was always the one that stayed
Wait, this is
up.
one of y'all boys?
No.
No.
Affiliate?
One of my Bulls' cousins.
Oh, affiliate?
So
Okay,
I
got you.
was
Got
always
you.
the one that went to sleep the last. Nobody knew that. I just stayed
Kept
up.
that one
Yeah.
eye open.
It was always me and you up.
Yeah, because I looked up. I think that's what happened. I had guy was like, man, fuck this. This nigga ain't robbing me. I got up. I was like, yo, we out. We going back to the city. So we went back to the city, and
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Sometimes you
Those some
get the
good times,
affiliates that
man.
inside your crew. They ain't pop about your crew, man. They just an affiliate, man. They some grimy fuck boys. You know what I mean? That's what happens, man. But yeah, man. But make sure you guys go ahead and follow us, man, on Instagram. That's Buzzin' Cousin Podcast _ Reach us every Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. via Feel Like Hot Radio on YouTube Live. You guys can also watch us on Instagram Live. You guys can also watch me on my personal Facebook page live. Yo, when we showing different clips on Instagram as well, different reels on Instagram, you guys gonna see a show that's gonna keep on growing. We're gonna keep on
Yeah,
getting
man.
bigger. Share our stuff. Like our stuff. Let people know about what the Buzzing Cousins got to offer, man.
Look out
something
for the
everybody,
YouTube.
man. Look out for the YouTube coming soon, man. But yeah,
That
this is
shit
the
about to
Buzzing
be
Cousins
live.
show, man. Had a great show today. I want to thank Andre Boston, man, for coming on to the show, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to you for being here with us, homie, man. I really appreciate you. This is the Buzzing Cousins show every Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Keep buzzing with the boys. Peace.